All right, good evening. We will be calling the Enterprise Planning Commission November 22nd meeting. I guess we'll go through roll call from last meeting and review the notes. See, present was Lorenzo Harrison, John Daugherty, Scotty Johnson, Lee Milner, Shannon Roberts, Kenneth Rogers, Richard Woodham. Absent was Bobby Hancock and myself, Mark Goodson. Today we have Scotty Johnson, Shannon Roberts, Kenneth Rogers, Richard Woodham, and is that it? One more? Justin Daugherty. Is there any discussion of the notes?
Make a motion we accept the notes for approval.
Got a motion to accept and a second. Approve the notes. We do not have any old business today, so we'll move straight into new business. First on the agenda is a request by Reeves.
Take a vote.
Oh, vote to approve.
Yeah. All raise your
All
right.
in favor?
All in favor.
Can't forget that.
All opposed? Same sign.
Thomas will let us know.
All opposed?
We're good?
All right, first, a request by Reeves Engineering and Construction on behalf of Billy Cotter Construction, Inc. for the annexation to set zoning of 0.9 acres of land to Townhouse 1 District located off State Highway 134 in Bullwinkle Circle. Anybody from the city to speak?
Commission, so as you just read, that we're looking at the annexation to set zoning of 0.98 acres of land to TH1 housing district. The city has looked into this. The surrounding area of those houses that are around that area, they're all TH1, so this would be continuous zoning. Currently, right now, it's B3, but honestly, that wouldn't even be an adequate use for the property. So the city recommends approving a set zoning for that for TH1.
This time we'll open it up for public debate, and please keep your comments to 3 minutes. Is there anybody here to speak on against this or for this? All right, nobody to speak at this time. Is there anything from the developer we need to get?
No.
Right. At this point, we'll accept a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve.
Oh, second.
Motion is second. Is there any discussion on the board on that? All right, at this point,
All in favor?
all in favor? Passes. Second on the list is a request by Reeves Engineering and Construction on behalf of Billy Cotter Construction for the rezoning of 2.77 acres of land from B3, as shown on map A, to TH1, as shown on map B, located off of State Highway 134 in Bullwinkle Circle. Is there anybody from the city to speak?
Yes, sir. So the rezoning of this property is from B3 to TH1. This aligns with our current comprehensive plan and looking at our drafted future land use plan that we have. It also complies. So staff recommends that we approve the rezoning request.
At this time, we'll open the floor for public comment. I don't think we're going to have any public comment. Is there any discussion among the board? Developer have anything they'd like to add? This time we'll take accept a motion to approve or
I'll make second.
all right. All in favor? Motion passes. Third on the list is a request by Reeves Engineering and Construction for preliminary plat approval for Woodland Park Subdivision Phase 5.
So we have a preliminary plat that's being brought to you today. Like I said earlier, there's technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to have it up on the screen for y'all to look at, but a copy of it should have been provided to you in your packet. So the staff review, we just want to make sure that this, if the to approve or disapprove, but if this is approved, that is approved contingent upon the rezoning and annexation request being approved by the city council, because to be able to put this property right here, it's got to be brought into the city, it's got to be zoned correctly and everything like that, and that will not be done until the city council has approved it in January.
Is that part of that item 1 that we annexed?
Yes, sir. So this preliminary plat will be on the land that we have just recommended to be annexed, and the land that we just recommended to be rezoned. So those recommendations that were sent to the city council, they'll have to be approved by the city council before the preliminary plat can be confirmed.
Is that a picture of it there? Or it's a picture
No,
we
sir,
have
I
in
just-
here?
It's the picture that you have in here off your staff report.
Okay, is that shaded area?
Yes, it's
Okay,
shaded area.
all right. So it's all connected and all of it.
Yes, sir, it will be connected, but the preliminary plat itself won't be connected to the other, to the neighborhood. It will only have that one entrance off of 134 right there, just because of how the land was developed. They don't have an interconnection.
Yeah.
But the lots on the preliminary plat, they comply with our zoning ordinance, and so staff recommends that there be approval of the preliminary plat contingent upon the rezoning and annexation request being approved by the city council.
Not really. They're all no sidewalk in that whole area there. So I won't even bring it up.
All right, this time we'll open the floor for public comment. Does anybody have any public comment on zoning? Developer want to add anything? Is there any discussion among the planning commission? At this time, we'll take a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor? Passes. Final item on the agenda is a request by the City of Enterprise to amend the zoning ordinance, amending table 4-1 to add certain allowed uses and to amend use definitions.
Okay, so if you weren't here at the last meeting, but we had approved a site plan for Reeves Construction for a shopping center type of building downtown. Currently, within our zoning in B2, shopping centers by name are not allowed in that area. So we actually approved it contingent upon only one person occupying the building until the zoning table was amended. That way they can go on and get on with the construction of the building. So basically what this does is this will just allow minor shopping centers inside that B2 zoning. Minor shopping centers are anything less than 10 acres in development. And the reason why we're doing this is because in our ordinance, shopping centers are considered anything that shares parking, common walls, that type of thing. And so when that would be like the pharmacy that's down the road over there by Dollar General across the street, that would be considered a shopping center. And so we're kind of just trying to correct some stuff we've already allowed down there to make sure that we allow it within our zoning now. So we are changing shopping centers. We're going to allow it by right, minor shopping centers down there. And so staff has reviewed it, looked at it, and we recommend approval for that.
Excuse me, you referred to it in what you sent out to us as mini.
Yes, so
You
it's
called it minor, so will it be listed as mini going forward like that?
okay. It should have been listed minor, but I apologize if it was listed as mini subdivisions or mini shopping centers. It's fine.
It's a minor.
But it will be minor. It should be minor shopping centers because that's how it is stated in our zoning ordinance. Planning Commission have any questions? Thank you.
Is there any discussion from the public? All right. Any discussion from the planning commission? At this time, we'll take a motion.
Make a motion. I'll second.
We got a motion, a second. All in favor? Passes. And is there any other such business before the commission? All right.
Make a motion we adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Very good.
All opposed, leave. Yeah, I'm telling you.